Eric Boris, you me come out. Come to the front of the line. Oh, you one bright song. Oh, you forgot about we Jamaican lives in shacks. You know what is a shacks? A roughly built hut or a cabin. Now, you need to do your research. You need to go to Jamaica. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but we do not live in no cabin and hut down there, sir. First and foremost, Jamaican house structure is way stronger than American, by far. Ask anybody, okay? Just wait until the light come back and people them circle you back. You're going to see what me I talk about. Outer order and bright, but we live down there in shacks. If you live in shacks, don't get us involved, okay? You need to go see the beautiful houses them down there.
Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Trending Pulse Worldwide. I hope you're faring on well. My name is Amy if you're new here, and you're very welcome to join the family by subscribing. Now, Jamaica is going through one of its toughest moments right now. Homes destroyed, lives shaken, and families still trying to reach each other. Yet, in the middle of all that pain, one thing remains unshaken: the Jamaican spirit. But instead of focusing on that strength, some people outside the island chose to focus on something else entirely. An American forecaster, Eric Boris, made an extremely disrespectful claim saying that Jamaicans live in shacks and suggesting the country wouldn't be able to withstand Hurricane Melissa because of that. And as if that wasn't enough, some Americans online are mocking Jamaicans for finding humor in the middle of hardship, saying they aren't taking the storm seriously. But anyone who truly understands Jamaica knows laughter is not ignorance, it's survival. It's how Jamaicans find light in darkness. And that's exactly what we are talking about today. The ignorance, the criticisms, and the beautiful resilience that the world can't seem to understand. So let's get into it.
Americans, whoa there. Please watch your mouth when you're talking about the Jamaicans, okay? I'm not Jamaican, but I'm a West Indian woman, and what y'all not gonna do is try to fearmonger and spread weird narratives about the country. You don't know anything, and it's 2025 and your ignorance is showing. One thing about the Caribbean, disaster preparedness is a way of life. We've been doing it since we were kids. Two, most houses are reinforced by steel and are built with concrete. It's not the Weetabix houses you guys have. Three, when in times of disaster, people know how to come together and help each other. They're not fighting each other in Walmart for toilet paper and rations. We have more autopsy than that. We come together and we help each other. Four, your fear-mongering, tragedy porn, kink fetish, whatever it is y'all have where you just like are so gleeful when bad things happen to people and you use that as an opportunity to be performatively good, keep that somewhere else. Jamaicans will deal and cope with tragedy however they see fit. If you didn't want your thoughts and prayers to elevate their spirits, keep them. If you want to be mad at people making jokes, cool, keep it to yourself. Because if we see you say anything about Jamaicans, I'm telling you, the rest of the Caribbean will gather and get you together. So if you want a nice time, watch your mouth. The things that you guys are saying and posting and commenting are making it so evident that you are highly ignorant and you are not beating the stereotype. If you don't know about another culture, if you don't know about another country, is silence not an option? Ta gueule, pe bouche zola. So kapale twop. Shut it. Keep your thoughts and prayers to thoughts and prayers. Okay? A lot of you are not going to beat the allegations that you are performative as hell. You're more concerned about looking like a good person than actually being a good person. These are human beings going through something very terrifying. Shut up.
To the little bumble them that decided that they wanted to cross the line of disrespect when it comes to Jamaica and Melissa. Melissa's gonna do what she gotta do. You get what I'm saying? They've been here before. You haven't been here before. But guess what Jamaicans never told you guys to do? They never told you to book your flight during hurricane season. You should have did your research for that. The reason why they're outside and they're happy and they're joyful and all these type of things because they don't
know if they're going to see another day. They don't know if this could be their last. So they're going to make it as fun as possible and most enjoyable as possible, most memorable, most funniest as possible, because that's the type of people that they are. And that's one reason why, or many reasons why, you guys took a trip to Jamaica, because you guys love the vibe, you guys love the energy, you guys love the culture. No matter what, Jamaica stands their grounds 10 toes down, 1,000%. They will argue all day, but when it comes to rebuilding and coming together as a community, when necessary, they will do that.
First of all, Hurricane Melissa has hit Jamaica hard. We are talking winds of nearly 185 miles per hour, floods that have destroyed entire communities, and thousands of families without power or communication. The images coming out are devastating. Yet, through it all, you're still seeing people helping each other, checking on neighbors, and yes, even making jokes and sharing memes. And that's what outsiders don't get. Jamaicans are not mocking tragedy. They are simply refusing to let tragedy break them. And they don't perform pain for sympathy. That's simply not Jamaicans. They live through it with courage and joy. That's who they are.
It never ceases to amaze me how much the people who have never traveled to Jamaica, have never experienced Jamaica firsthand, have never interacted with the Jamaican people, particularly those in the US, who speak with such authority about living conditions in Jamaica, general ways of life in Jamaica, housing and infrastructure in Jamaica. Like, this hurricane has brought it home to me in such a forceful way, how people, especially in the West, try to paint narratives about other countries.
Second thing I didn't appreciate, and I feel like some of y'all Americans were being a little shady about it, especially this one guy that I saw that he usually talks about breaking F the news. And I feel like at first he was being shady, but then he saw all the Jamaicans coming down on him at one point. But second point I did not appreciate is Americans complaining about Jamaicans not taking anything serious. First of all, I found it very ironic because us as Black Americans especially, we don't take nothing serious. Get that out the way. Second thing is, not to be shady to the Dominican Republic, but the Dominican Republic got flooded out too. And you should see them on my FYP. They're over here swimming, dancing in the rain, and they're having the time of their lives. So what were the Jamaicans supposed to do? Sit there and worry, especially when they cannot evacuate?
Eric Burris said the shark them in Jamaica are going to blow away, you know. The sharks in Jamaica is going to blow away. Yet he's there in Jamaica, and one of those very sharks keep him safe. Because I see my report this morning. So Eric, since you like to research weather and all of them someday, you not take nothing for research the houses and all the infrastructure of houses are built in Jamaica, you know, so you can report properly, you know, brother. Because I'm just a simple man, I'm just a civilian, I'm just a Jamaican. You have all of the equipments and all of the technology to do the proper research. So use them and use them wisely. Instead of you coming and generalize everything that Jamaicans have shacks and shacks only. You have people come to your country, come work them 9 to 5 and build up them mansions. You got billionaires investing in Jamaica, building their mansions. And these mansions that they're building, they're not shacks. You see me? Most of these houses are built of concrete with cement, block and steel, sand. You hear that? These buildings are standing firm. Why you think most of the houses them still stand up? No. I guarantee if Hurricane Melissa did hit a section of the United States with the same power where it hit Jamaica with, that particular section of United States will not be standing, and the toll of dead people would be higher. Believe. Now, as much as though Jamaica is damaged by this hurricane, it is still standing. And this is not the first hurricane of this magnitude go to the island. And Jamaica still there.
Now, let's address Eric Burris' comment. If someone can study weather patterns, they can surely study the place those patterns affect, right? Because if he did, he would know that Jamaica is filled with strong concrete houses, not the so-called shacks he described. And many Jamaicans even pointed out that if the same hurricane hit some parts of the US, where homes are made of wood or drywall or even concrete, the destruction would have been just as bad or probably even worse. So before labeling Jamaican homes as weak, maybe look inward. And when Americans say, "Why are they laughing?" Jamaicans reply, "Because that is who we are. We don't fake sorrow. We fight through it with joy." And that is not carelessness. That's just Jamaican culture. That is strength. So to every Jamaican watching this, the world might not always understand you, but those who do admire you deeply. And you've turned survival into an art and strength into a way of life. You remind us that even when storms destroy everything around you, they can never destroy your spirit. And about those comments calling their homes sharks, well, Jamaica is still standing. Despite the winds, despite the floods, and all the chaos, the island is still standing tall. And everything those ignorant remarks tried to tear down has been proven wrong. Because what's built with pride and heart can never be destroyed by ignorance. So let's send nothing but love and prayers to Jamaica. You've faced many storms before, and these too shall pass. Your laughter, your courage, and your togetherness, that's what keeps the island standing. And to everyone watching from around the world, instead of judging, try learning, because the way Jamaicans find hope in hardship is something truly powerful. So guys, drop your message of love and support in the comments below. Let's fill this space with strength, unity, and positivity for Jamaica. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more trending stories here at Trending Pulse Worldwide. My name is Emmy. I appreciate everyone for sticking around, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay blessed and one love.